In the endless expanse of the ocean, legends are born where the horizon meets the unknown. Among these tales, none has haunted sailors more than the story of the Flying Dutchman, a ghost ship cursed to sail forever. Imagine the scene. A storm raging across the high seas, lightning tearing the sky apart, and in the distance, a phantom vessel appears. Its sails tattered, its hull glowing with an eerie light, and its crew, shadows of men long dead. Sailors whisper that to see this ship is to invite doom, for the Flying Dutchman is no ordinary vessel. It is a curse, a warning, a mystery that has terrified generations. The legend begins in the 17th century, during the golden age of exploration. Ships carried treasures, spices, and dreams across oceans, but they also carried fear of storms, mutiny, and the wrath of the sea itself. Somewhere in this era, the tale of Captain Hendrik van der Decken emerged. A Dutch captain, proud and defiant, who vowed to round the Cape of Good Hope, no matter the cost. When storms struck and his crew begged to turn back, he swore he would sail until Judgment Day if necessary. That oath became his curse. From that moment, the Flying Dutchman was doomed, condemned to wander the seas eternally, never reaching port, never finding peace. Sailors claimed to see the ship glowing in the distance, appearing suddenly in fog, or rising from beneath the waves. Each sighting carried disaster, storms, shipwrecks, or death soon followed. But here lies the hook. Was the Flying Dutchman real, or was it a sailor's hallucination born of fear and exhaustion? Historians argue it may have been a myth to explain sudden disasters at sea. Yet eyewitness accounts from respected captains and naval officers keep the mystery alive. Even Prince George of Wales, later King George V, reported seeing the ghost ship in 1881. The Flying Dutchman is more than a ghost story. It is a symbol of human defiance against nature, of pride punished by eternal wandering. It is a tale that blends history, superstition, and scandal. A legend that refuses to die. And so, the question lingers. Is the Flying Dutchman a phantom cursed to sail forever, or a myth crafted to terrify sailors into obedience? The legend of the Flying Dutchman did not remain confined to whispers among sailors. Over centuries, it grew into one of the most infamous maritime mysteries, with countless sightings reported across the world's oceans. One of the most chilling accounts comes from 1881, when the future King George V of England, then a young naval officer, claimed to have seen the phantom ship near Australia. His log described a glowing vessel that appeared suddenly in the night, only to vanish moments later. Hours later, the ship's lookout, the very man who first spotted the Flying Dutchman, fell to his death. His death is a coincidence, or curse. The story spread like wildfire, cementing the ship's reputation as a harbinger of doom. Other sailors told of the Flying Dutchman appearing in storms, its ghostly sails illuminated by lightning. Some claimed it rose from beneath the waves, dripping with seawater as if it had drowned centuries ago. To see it was to invite disaster. Ships that reported sightings often met wrecks or mysterious deaths soon after. But beyond the fear, historians began to dig deeper. Was the Flying Dutchman truly supernatural, or was it a trick of the sea? Some theories suggest sailors, exhausted and terrified, hallucinated mirages caused by a phenomenon called Fata Morgana. This optical illusion bends light over the horizon, making distant ships appear ghostly, floating in the sky. Could the Flying Dutchman simply be a mirage mistaken for a curse? Yet the mystery refuses to die. The Dutch Captain Hendrik van der Decken remains at the heart of the tale. His defiance against nature, swearing to round the Cape of Good Hope, no matter the storm, became a symbol of human pride punished by eternal wandering. In some versions, he gambled with the devil himself, losing his soul and condemning his ship to sail forever. In others, he murdered his crew in madness, sealing his fate as a cursed phantom. The Flying Dutchman also seeped into culture. Writers, poets, and composers immortalized it. Richard Wagner's opera, Der Fliegende Holländer, turned the legend into a tragic love story, where only true love could break the curse. In modern times, films and novels have reimagined the ship as a terrifying ghost vessel, appearing in blockbusters like Pirates of the Caribbean. But here lies the scandalous hook. Despite centuries of reports, no physical evidence of the Flying Dutchman has ever been found. No wreck, no remains, no proof. It exists only in stories, sightings, and fear. And yet, sailors continue to swear by it. Even today, some claim to see phantom ships glowing on the horizon, vanishing as quickly as they appear. The Flying Dutchman is more than a ghost ship. It is a mirror of human imagination, a tale that blends superstition with reality, fear with fascination. Whether mirage or curse, it remains one of history's most enduring mysteries. Centuries have passed, yet the Flying Dutchman continues to haunt the imagination of sailors and storytellers alike. From the stormy waters of the Cape of Good Hope to the calm seas of modern voyages, the legend refuses to fade. The mystery lies not only in the sightings but in the silence of the ocean itself. Why does this tale endure when countless other maritime myths have been forgotten? Perhaps because the Flying Dutchman embodies something universal. The fear of the unknown, the punishment of pride, and the eternal struggle between man and nature. For sailors, the ghost ship was more than superstition. It was a warning. To see its glowing sails meant disaster was near. To hear its phantom crew meant death was inevitable. And yet, the story carried a strange fascination. Sailors dreaded the curse, but they also spoke of it with awe, as if the Flying Dutchman was proof that the sea itself had a soul. Modern science offers explanations, mirages, hallucinations, tricks of light. But even the most rational theories cannot erase the chill that comes when reading eyewitness accounts. How could so many respected officers, explorers, and captains describe the same phantom ship across centuries? Was it truly illusion or something beyond human understanding? The Flying Dutchman has become more than a ghost ship. It is a cultural icon. From Wagner's opera to Hollywood blockbusters, the cursed vessel sails through art, music, and film. Each retelling adds new layers of romance, tragedy, horror, but the core remains the same. A ship doomed to wander forever, cursed by its captain's defiance. Well, my final words are, the ocean is vast, mysterious, and largely unexplored. Even today, with satellites and technology, there are corners of the sea we cannot fully understand. Could the Flying Dutchman still be out there, drifting in fog, waiting to appear before an unlucky crew? As the waves crash and the horizon fades, the legend whispers, beware the curse, respect the sea, and never challenge forces beyond your control. For somewhere, in the endless blue, the Flying Dutchman may still sail, a ghost ship cursed to wander until the end of time.